Episode 27, Week 27 Usage. As usual, the description of the setup at home is in the comments section below. And moving straight onto the mileage, the car's now done 4,374 miles, which is only 46 miles carried out for the week, and that's 2,513 miles since the start of the 2020 logs. The generation meter is now reading 31,247 kilowatt hours, which is only 71 kilowatt hours for the week and 2,258 kilowatt hours since the start of the 2020 logs. The energi Eddi is reading 4.27 kilowatt hours for the month and 170 kilowatt hours for the year. And finally, the import meter is reading 8,722 kilowatt hours, which is a massive 158 kilowatt hours for the week and 6,131 kilowatt hours since the start of the 2020 logs. Moving on to the Tesla data, that's from the 29th of June to the 5th of July. We've had a home usage of 211 kilowatt hours. We've had 69.2 kilowatt hours of solar. We've got 60.6 kilowatt hours from the powerwall. We've pulled a massive 160 kilowatt hours from the grid and 1.9 kilowatt hours going back to the grid. So Monday the 29th of June, we pulled 21.3 kilowatt hours from the grid with 0.2 going back. We got 10.4 from the powerwall. We only got 3.3 kilowatt hours from the solar and a home usage of 27.5 kilowatt hours. On Tuesday the 30th of June, we pulled 19.2 kilowatt hours from the grid with 0.2 going back. We got 7.8 kilowatt hours from the powerwall. We had a solar contribution of 11.2 kilowatt hours and a home usage of 23.3 kilowatt hours. On the 1st of July, we pulled 15.3 kilowatt hours from the grid with 0.4 going back. We got 9.7 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall. We had a solar contribution of 11.8 kilowatt hours and a home usage of 26.1 kilowatt hours. On Thursday, the 2nd of July, we pulled 12.7 kilowatt hours from the grid with 0.4 going back. We got 7.5 kilowatt hours out of the Powerwall. We had a solar contribution of 15.9 kilowatt hours and a home usage of 24 kilowatt hours. On Friday the 3rd of July, we pulled 10.2 kilowatt hours from the grid with 0.1 going back. We got 5.7 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall. We had a solar contribution of only 6.6 kilowatt hours and a home usage of 18.3 kilowatt hours, which was the least of the week. On Saturday the 4th of July, we pulled 11.9 kilowatt hours from the grid with 0.1 going back. We got 6.9 out of the Powerwall. We had a solar contribution of only 5.5 kilowatt hours and a home usage of 20.3 kilowatt hours. So the poor sunlight's really hurting this week, and to compound that, it's also very wet outside. On Sunday the 5th of July, we pulled a massive 69.7 kilowatt hours from the grid, and that's because we had negative pricing from Octopus Agile, also known as Plunge pricing. We sent back 0.5 kilowatt hours. We got 13 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall. We had a solar contribution of 15.6 kilowatt hours and a home usage of a massive 73.7 kilowatt hours. And the prices went negative twice, once early in the morning and once just before 4 PM. Moving on to the gas, for not last week but the week before, we used 12.85 kilowatt hours of gas, which is the most we've ever used of gas for a whole week, which cost us £1.64, and since the start of the 2020 logs we've used £36.73 worth of gas. As usual, thanks for watching, and if you've got any comments or or questions, please put it in the section below and I'll try and answer them.